black people. Hence is why the police are so trigger happy when they come in contact with us, because they think all of us are out of control, aggressive, and volatile. And look up the history of dogs in slavery time and in the 60s. How they used this as a tool of terrorism. Canine dogs. Do you see canine dogs around when these nuts are going into school shooting people? Did you see any canine dogs on Dylan Roof, the man who shot up all them children in Parkland, Florida, and other domestic disturbances by white men? Any canine dogs around? Only when it comes to us, for the most part. Sicking dogs on us, like back in the 60s. Psychic trauma. We have all been traumatized. So again, look for some interviews coming up with productive people in our community. And if you know of any productive youth or brothers or sisters in the community that are doing productive things, business-wise, send them my way, give them my information so I can interview them right there on the Hour of Power. Go to Hour of Power, Sharif Hamid on YouTube. Subscribe and share the channel so we can continue to lift the mind, body, and soul of our people. So that's a request from me for those who are listening. If you know any positive people, particularly youth, we have to change the narrative of what I just said. Thinking we're out of control, aggressive, angry, just not being productive citizens. If we keep letting them paint that narrative, that's our fault. So I want to show them that it's positive young brothers out here doing good academically, not just on the basketball court and the football field. It is a lot of positive brothers doing positive things in the classroom, in the community, but their story needs to be told. It's brothers out here that have their own business, like Brother Angelo. Their story needs to be told. It's brothers out here that are mentoring young brothers that are interested in sports, like my brother Kyle. I don't know if he's still on. That story needs to be told. We need to write our own narrative. But if all we see is us committing crimes, flunking out of school, and always behind the 8 ball, we will lose confidence in each other. And how can you serve a people that you are afraid of? You can't serve a people that you are afraid of. Our youth want to be led. They want to be led. They want examples. But we have to give it to them and show them the way and reverse the self-hate, which will get rid of the murder, the bloodshed, and the hatred and the rancor in our hearts that we have for each other. We got to change the narrative and give them a better way in life. We can do it. Your family isn't just who lives under the roof with you. That's your first responsibility. But what happened to community life? What happened to community life? And what happened to us instilling basic values in our children so they not only respect you, but they respect our elders? Half the elders don't even want to say nothing to these children anymore because some of them are so damn disrespectful. So how can it be a community when we're so disjointed? We're not unified. No one is leading the youth because half the people are scared of them. I work with youth all the time. I go in the school system and I go in their homes. Like I said, I'm a mobile therapist. I see the disrespect. It is unreal, especially the way I was raised. All that sucking the teeth and stomping up and down the stairs. The best way to handle a problem is not to let it start. I would have got put to sleep quick for even a smidget of the disrespect that I see these days. But it's people out here that want to make a difference, but we have to back each other up. We cannot let another generation keep going on this way. I know this is a little off topic, but it's on topic. As you can see, I don't have no notes. I'm just speaking to you from the heart. I was at a school the other day, and this girl is in this detention room, and the amount of disrespect. And then I tried to speak to her, even though she wasn't my client. I don't know you. That's what she said. I'm old enough to be her dad. I don't know you. I don't want to talk to you. And the young brother sitting there trying to mentor her and get her on track, and she just being so damn disrespectful. It starts from home. It starts from home. What happened to honor your mother and your father so your days will be long upon the land? This is Brother Sharif with the Hour of Power. Go to Hour of Power, Sharif Hamid on YouTube. Subscribe and share the channel so we can continue to lift the mind, body, and soul of our people. I'm sorry for being so graphic tonight. I usually don't speak this way, but it is not easy to see some damn dogs attack your children and you almost can't do nothing about it. And then you go try to do the right thing and report it, and the perpetrator, the two-legged dog, is being consoled as if she's the victim and you're the perpetrator. And then when you try to do the right thing and report it, they treat you as if you're the criminal. This is our story. This is our sojourn in America. Flipping the narrative. Malcolm said it. I want you to go back, and then I'll be done. If you go back and Google on YouTube, Malcolm X speaks on police brutality. He gave a speech in 1958, 68, 78, 88, 98, 2008, 2018, 60 years ago. This brother gave this speech, and he said these people are like masters of technology. He said the cops will beat you with a billy club, beat the heck out of you, and then file charges on you as if you abused them when they were abusing you. That's exactly how I felt this morning when I want to make that report that this two-legged dog and her four-legged dogs had attacked my boys. You should have seen it. I'm going to say it for the third time. They was actually consoling her. And then when I want to explain my part, my boys were the ones that were jumped on by some 160, 70-pound dog. And my boy barely weighs 50 pounds. She was talking to me as if I committed the act of injustice and consoling her. And then the other one over there saying, if you discharge a weapon in this complex, I know the laws on discharging a weapon, but God damn it, ain't no one going to do nothing to my boys and my family by any means necessary. We got to look out for each other. These people don't care nothing about us. When are we going to get it? And someone please answer for me. If that isn't godly, then what do you call it? Even both books talk about staying away from evil and standing up for justice. I leave you in peace as I came. To my Muslim family, assalamu alaikum. To my Christian family, praise the Lord. To my Hebrew Israelite family, shalom. To my Black conscious family, hotep. To my people in the streets, what's good with you? It all means peace. This is Brother Sharif with the Hour of Power. Be good to yourself.